Hello everyone, it's Yvonne back to do your bonus read for Thursday. It's funny because I put green on this morning and I went, oh, I've got red nail polish on. I'm looking very Christmassy. All right, cards turned itself around here. The Nine of Pentacles. Whew. That's a nice energy. All right, let's see what's going on in the bonus world. A lot of twin flame energy coming through lately. I feel that there is a lot of movement. A lot of people sort of wondering what that means for them in terms of timing. But if you've done the work you need to do and you're vibrating at a very high level, then it's probably close to being in union. Because the work is what's really important here, and a lot of people just see the romantic side of the relationship and not the importance of the relationship. Just doesn't mean that the romantic stuff and the love don't exist. Just means that there's something more important that you have to do in your life. So the healing is very, very important to get you vibrating right. All right, let's see what's going on here. Okay, so we have the Strength card. Well, there's a nice card after what I just said that really sort of brings it home. The Strength card is a card that talks about, it's sort of like regaining your own power here, taking your power back, feeling strong enough to cope with whatever comes your way. It often sort of signifies that there's shadow work to be done or some sort of work to be done to bring you into completeness and wholeness. It's about integrating your higher self with your, earthly self, bringing the 5D and the 3D together, whatever you like to see it as. It's about taming your inner demons and making them part of who you are. But a lot of us get told in childhood that things about us are not right, so we tend to hide them away from the world. And they very often mean that they're our self-expression, they're who we are. So by hiding them away from the world, we're not truly showing the world who we are at a very deep level. So, if you were told when you were a child that you were too raucous or, naughty, you may have started to really taper yourself so you didn't get into trouble for things, which means that as you got older, you may not be willing to take risks or show that part of yourself to people for fear you may be sort of for fearing retribution or for somebody to tell you here, that you can't be that anymore. And if you're in relationships, people might do the same thing. You might find relationships that you bring in, people are still telling you the same thing, like you're acting silly or you're doing this or you're doing that. And it's their way of then continuing that very negative work that your family did for you. But in all, the Strength card, when it comes forward, says, you've been doing the work and you're bringing yourself around to a place where you're starting to understand that importance. So behind that, we have major arcanas, both major arcanas here. Behind that, we have the Star. Now, the Star talks of your destiny. It talks about what's on your path here. It is about faith, trust. It's about healing, and it's about bringing in your destiny, which is often seen then as your wishes coming true. So something is happening here with this Strength card to align you with what is meant to be in your life here. Oh, wow. Okay, they're hitting us with all the major arcanas this morning. I have the Justice card coming through. This is about, finally things being put right, finally things going in your direction. This is about really sitting in that place where things are being returned to you, where karma is completing, where cycles are finishing. This is the start of a new cycle after one cycle is finished. But the cycles you're doing here are the karmic energies or karmic lessons that you need to go through in order to move forward. And it looks to me like you're completing these at the moment because the universe is trying to get you on your path for what you have in your life. All right, and then behind that we have the beautiful Four of Wands. So for some of you, this is moving towards union. For some of you, this is finding greater stability in your life and greater happiness. But whatever this is here, let's just have another peek. Okay, so we're leaving behind the Nine of Swords energy. Beautiful. There's some sort of energy here of being able to complete a cycle, being able to complete a part of your journey, a part of a part of what you needed to complete before you sort of move to the next level, or before you move up a vibration, whatever you'd like to see it as, you're completing something to move forward here. All right, let's go through what we've got. All right, so we have the Two of Cups coming in. So for so many of you here, and it was in the What's Cracking reading, this is about walking into love. There is a lot of love in the energy of the world at the moment, a lot of romantic love sort of sitting around, and you know, many readers are picking up on this at the moment. A lot of you are walking towards unions, a lot of you walking towards soulmate relationships, whatever they are. A lot of you finding love here. So this is the card of soulmates. The Two of Cups is about two people who meet eye to eye. Now, the Two of Cups can also mean not necessarily romantic love, but going into partnership or finding partnership with somebody here. This is, now I've got my camera crooked. I was trying to get it right earlier for the other deck, and now I've got it right for this deck. Okay, all right. Okay, so we have the Magician coming through here. Manifestation at its best. Okay. Four of Swords. Somebody's ready to take action here after a period of laying low. So somebody here has been regathering their strength. It's like sort of, you know, letting your army rest before you move forward. That sort of feeling here. Somebody is trying to, or manifesting something here that they want to have in their lives. Manifesting some sort of relationship, possibly a partnership, after perhaps putting down arms for a while. So whoever this person is may have taken time out from the world to heal their own wounds and to refresh themselves to move forward, to understand their own limitations. Somebody here is really getting back to the bare essentials of who they are. There's a great deal of healing in these cards. But somebody is getting to a point where they're feeling like they can manifest the offer now. All right, so we have the Knight of Swords coming through with a truth. All right, and we have the Knight of Wands here as well. I love it when we get all knights through because action is happening. The Chariot cards again here. We see a lot of the Chariot at the moment. So people dealing with Cancer. Cancer is coming up in the readings all of the time at the moment. And I feel that there's another reason for that. I feel like there's something more astrologically bound to this Chariot. So it's like the Chariot keeps coming in for this forward movement, for this finally moving towards something here that we want. And it's coming up all the time. It's funny how cards do that. You know, one particular card, the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Cups, very much at the moment. All cards of fast movement. All cards that are saying that things are coming. You know, there's just this healing time still going on here. Somebody is still going through healing, but somebody wants to move forward here. Somebody who's very determined here to move towards you with the Magician. But they are still going through some sort of healing here. They're not quite ready. They are looking towards the future with the Two of Cups. They're very future focused, whoever this person is, focused on their own happiness. But they're still going through this healing. So there's sort of this energy of wanting to move forward, wanting to do something, but knowing that it's still taking time here. There's still some things that need to be addressed before they can make the move. Oh, that's really cool. Look at this. So sometimes you see things and you think, well, I haven't noticed that before. Okay, so I hope you can see. Can you see this little guy poking out behind the tree? You know what this feels like to me? This feels like someone's keeping an eye on you here. They don't want you to get away and they want to come in, but they're not quite ready. But that doesn't mean they're not keeping an eye on things here. I think that's really cool. you've got somebody watching you and keeping an eye on you, but not quite ready to come in and make an offer. Right, let's keep going here. So we have the Queen of Cups coming through with the Page of Swords. See? Keeping an eye on you. Absolutely. And we have here the King of Cups. Wow, very, very strong Cancer energy in this reading. We do have the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups here. So there's definitely something about some sort of union here. We have two people who are very closely aligned in terms of their destiny. But what we see at the moment is these two people are back to back. So there's a possibility that you're not met this person, or you're not in contact with this person at this time. This person here, the female, is very, very focused on her own healing. The stars are here. So she knows her destiny is waiting, and she's focused on healing herself here. He wants to make the offer. He has the cup ready, but he's still sitting. He's not ready to move forward. So if this is someone you're waiting on, or you don't know this person, they are thinking about coming forward here, or thinking of making their way towards you. I want to say there's very strong energy coming through here in regards to this person's desires, their wants, their needs. They really want to push forward here. They really want to go after what they want, but they're sort of still holding back here and just keeping an eye on the situation. Let's just put some more cards on it for you. We have the Strength card. Now, whether this is you or whether this is the person you're dealing with, somebody here is starting to understand their higher purpose with the Strength. Someone's understanding their destiny, following the path of truth. We do have the Justice card, which says to me, this person's realizing their karma, their energies, the direction they need to go in here. Because somebody is after this stability. And for some of you, again, this is a twin flame card. So it could mean that you're moving towards a twin flame. Perhaps your twin flame is healing after something here. But there's been a lot of twin flame energy in the last few days in the readings. So this is very much about two people coming together here to build something more stable. Matching couple. It's always nice to see, you know, King of Cups, Queen of Cups. They're water sign representations, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But the Cups energy is very, very loving and very, very kind. Not that all water signs would be that way, but that's what they represent in terms of the energies. Love, nurturing, intuition, all of the water elements. Okay, let's just get a couple more cards and see where this is going here. All right, so we have the Five of Pentacles here with the Five of Swords and the Tower. Somebody has moved away. The Death card's behind that. Someone has moved away. We've got a husband here. Someone's moved away from a relationship or a marriage here in order to make an offer. All right, we have the Moon card coming through with the Queen of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. Someone wants to build here. Someone's just not quite sure at this time how to move forward. They're doing their healing here. So if you're dealing with a water sign, Earth comes through, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo here as well. So it looks very strongly like earth, water in this reading. Somebody wants to build. This person is really intent on building something here. Understanding the value of someone. The Queen of Pentacles represents, I think she's Capricorn energy. The Moon represents Cancer, Pisces here. Now, we have a lot of Cancer in this reading. There's an energy here of two people understanding the journey, not just one. There are two people understanding the journey here, but also not wanting to push or rush or really understanding the higher reasons for something. The moon says to me there is still some sort of emotions that are being dealt with here, and I think this is the healing. Some sort of emotions or some sort of situation that's still causing some emotional distress here that needs to be worked on. So whoever this person is still healing from something here, whether that's walking away from a situation, maybe even for some people getting away from family members if that is what they need to be doing, but moving away from something that's been holding them back from their own happiness. Nice reading. All right, let's have a look and get you a... Oh, let's do Journey of Love for this one. Ooh, no, 2 cards. I'm not taking 2 cards. And there's the one that, well, riding the cosmic wave, very nice. So this card talks about going with the flow. What number is it? Number 60. Just riding the cosmic wave. Okay, the Oracle brings a message. There is a time to work hard and a time to allow the fruits of one's labour to manifest, when one may be carried by forces set in motion by the energy of life itself. You can let go and move further, reach further with less effort. Now is the time to give yourself permission to stop paddling and instead just ride the wave. Give in, let go and be moved. And it's that whole thing of not trying to control. It's that whole thing of allowing the universe to take you where you need to go. Beautiful reading. Thanks, guys.